In the world we live in today, being able to speak another language is so much more than just a class you take in school. It's a real life skill. But the big question is, when's the best time to start? Well, let's dive into why those middle school years might just be the absolute perfect time to pick up this superpower. So let me ask you this. What if there was just one class that could literally reshape a student's brain, crack open their world, and hold the key to their future? Sounds like a pretty bold claim, right? But learning another language during these crucial years can do exactly that, in ways you might not expect. And really, it all comes down to timing. Middle school isn't just about navigating hallways and lockers. It's this amazing, critical window for brain development. Kids at this age are so naturally curious, and their brains are basically like super sponges, making it the perfect launchpad for a new language. Okay, so first up, let's talk about the cognitive side of things, what we're calling the ultimate brain upgrade. Seriously, learning a second language is one of the best workouts you can give your mind. It builds a stronger, faster, and more flexible brain. I want you to think of it like a mental gym. Every single time a student learns a new word or tries to figure out grammar, they're doing reps that strengthen their memory. When they piece together a sentence, that's problem-solving practice. And when they have to switch back and forth between two languages, well, they're becoming multitasking pros. All of that hard work builds up something called executive functioning. Now, that sounds complicated, but it's really not. Think of it as the brain's project manager. It's the part that helps you plan, stay focused, and juggle different tasks. And get this, research shows that bilingual folks have much stronger executive functioning. They're just more organized, efficient thinkers. Here's another way to look at it. Thinking in one language is like walking a straight, familiar path. But when you add a second language, things get more dynamic. Your brain is constantly switching between two different systems of rules and words. This creates amazing mental flexibility and really sharpens your concentration. It's a continuous workout with huge payoffs. And the awesome thing is, the benefits don't stay in one lane. This mental workout actually spills over into other subjects. When students learn the grammar of another language, they suddenly get a much deeper understanding of their own native language. Their reading and writing skills get a major boost. Plus, the discipline it takes helps them perform better all around. But, the benefits go way beyond just the brain. They go straight to the heart. Learning a new language isn't just some internal exercise. It completely changes how students see and interact with the world around them. See, language is the key that unlocks culture. When kids learn to speak another language, they're not just memorizing vocabulary lists. They're getting a direct line into totally different traditions, perspectives, and ways of life. That kind of exposure is so powerful for building empathy, open-mindedness, and a real respect for diversity. It helps them become true global citizens. And let's not forget about confidence. Learning a language is tough, there's no doubt about it. But imagine the feeling when a student goes from struggling to say a single sentence to actually having a conversation. That sense of achievement is incredible. It's a massive, massive boost to their self-esteem. All right, now let's fast forward a bit and look at the future. Starting a language in middle school isn't just for right now. It's a long-term investment that is going to unlock so many doors down the road. In today's job market, knowing a second language is a huge deal. Whether you're talking about international business, healthcare, tech, or education, being bilingual gives you a serious competitive advantage. It opens up opportunities for college and for careers that monolingual students just won't have. And maybe the most important thing of all, it builds a growth mindset. By tackling and mastering something as complex as a new language, students learn a really powerful lesson. That real progress comes from being curious and putting in the effort. That experience can spark a passion for learning that lasts a lifetime. So we've covered the brain benefits, the social skills, and the future opportunities. What's the big picture here? Let's bring it all home for one final takeaway. We've talked about 6 core advantages, and they all connect. It starts with a brain boost, which leads to better grades. That builds empathy and confidence, which then unlocks career doors. And the big one, it all fosters a lifelong love of learning. It's a total skill set that prepares kids for success in every part of their lives. So that really leaves us with one final thought. When we encourage a middle schooler to learn another language, are we just teaching them vocabulary and grammar rules? Or are we actually handing them a key that unlocks a bigger, richer, and more connected world?